Well, I tell you, we got a lot to cover. Let's get right into it. There's thunder and lightning sweeping north very quickly now towards Indianapolis, and the individual cells are moving as fast as 75 miles per hour. That is a sign that this powerful wind machine, this powerful storm, is cranking as expected. And the problem is that as thunderstorms grow in this environment, they'll have the ability to reach even higher up into the altitudes, pull even stronger winds down to the surface. Thus, the damaging wind threat is very high tonight. We could have gusts as high as 70 to 80 miles per hour. That's incredible, but the storm system is incredible. And the fact that the wind is so strong and it's changing direction with height, we call that shear, offers up the availability that some of these storms could rotate. There is a high possibility that there will be a tornado or two tonight as well. Unfortunately, it's a strange time of the year and it's a strange time of the day. A lot of folks will be heading to bed. We want you to know that there is going to be an uptick in this activity. The thunderstorms are really starting to ramp up right now as the temperature has moved up to near 60 degrees. Heavy rain now moving towards Martinsville through Bloomington back towards Spencer. This is all of this is moving northbound with lots of lightning encompassing these downpours moving towards Indianapolis. Nothing severe here, but these storms are strong enough that they could produce a localized 50-mile-per-hour wind gust, and we're right on the cusp at any given moment we feel that warnings could be issued on any of these particular cells. So knowing that there has been a very terrible night of weather through parts of Missouri and Arkansas, several tornado warnings ongoing right now in parts of Illinois. There have been reports of fatalities outside of Jonesboro, Arkansas. So this is what's so key here. I know a lot of folks will be going to bed, but we want you to be on guard. We need you to be on standby. We need to have that severe weather plan, know where to go. Make sure you have a weather radio. Make sure your phone is charged. Have a way to receive multiple warnings throughout the night to wake you up, or have somebody stay up tonight, because we will be staying up throughout the night. That severe weather threat is likely through about 4 o'clock in the morning. Temperatures are jumping as expected. We could surge to the mid-60s here, already 63 in Bloomington on the south winds. Gusts are already strong, and therefore this wind machine, this area of low pressure, is racing to the southern tip of Lake Michigan very soon. The central pressure low, so low that it's comparable to a Category 1 hurricane. This deepening of the storm system means air is rushing in to fill the void, and therefore all the thunderstorms that are getting going have that potential to rotate. That's why it's been a widespread potential for severe weather. We're on the warm side of this storm that's producing snow in the upper Midwest. There's the winter storm warnings, and on the southern flank, tornado watch has run from Indiana all the way down into northeastern Texas. That tornado watch in central Indiana is in effect until 3 o'clock in the morning. This has been the epicenter of some of the most damaging of the storms tonight. You can see the plots of all the advisories, and that tornado threat is still a possibility as the most unstable air moves up now through 4 o'clock in the morning. So the rain is ramping up, thunder and lightning in the mix. The environment is now suitable for severe storms, and it could be quite bumpy here for several hours, especially in the southern third of the state, but I would say that almost area-wide, we have a chance to have some damaging wind gusts and the possibility of a tornado through 4 o'clock in the morning. Temperatures are going to spike and stay warm for a few hours and then crash sharply as a cold front sweeps the state and sweeps the rain out of here around daybreak. Could even see a few flurries by tomorrow evening, and then we settle things down on Sunday, Dave, for a high of 47 with some sunshine.